Welcome to the Elements of Spirit reading for the week of February 6th, 2017. This is the water reading for the signs of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Pisces. Very cool. I'm going to just draw what I saw, and then we'll make sense of it in a moment. Wicked geometric, y'all. There's something. Sorry, one second. So there's this really cool little image right here, which is, so this, when you look at it, if we were to connect these dots, it would form the point of a three-dimensional pyramid. At the very top, there's this kind of epicenter, and then this swirl vortex of energy. This could be the fire triangle, but they're not showing me the triangles. I'm not seeing the triangles. It could be like the biohazard sign or the peace sign with a dangler missing. There's all sorts of potential stuff that's in this, but the way that I saw it, the way that it was just shown to me, was as we're not concerned as much with the foundation of the pyramid. We're concerned more so with the top of this pyramid, of this tetrahedron. And the idea that the I don't know if this is the affirmation, we'll see, but it says, I rise above the weight of my emotions to see myself clearly. So the idea here, guys, is going back to the ether reading, is that if you're looking far beyond the horizon line where the land sinks into mellow blueness, right? Blueness would be the water. It's like I'm plotting this course so that I can orient myself ideally, not even correctly, but ideally, to embody this projected vision of being. And once I'm there, I'm going to frickin' chill. Or even once I've projected myself there far beyond the horizon line where the land sinks into mellow blueness, I will chill. I'll be able to chill and float, which is what we as water signs, Scorpio, what we as water signs tend to do best, is sort of like float and cry while we're floating, and then tread water sometimes, but we're always kind of working with this medium of our emotions. And the idea here is that in plotting the course, similar to how the air sign, the air element reading came through, which was about, I am a well-guarded house. It's saying there's something inside of me for the air signs that was like good and the foundation to build upon in terms of the projection of this next year. The difference with water element this week is that it's saying all of your feelings are valid, brah, but if you stay in them, you're not going to be able to project very clearly. You're going to make emotional projections, and who wants that? We want to be able to project cleanly and clearly, to visualize the desired state that we want to or choose to or wish to or will embody. And this says, I rise above the weight of my emotions to see myself clearly. It's saying, what if none of those feelings mattered? What if none of the occurrences of the past, the distant past, the recent past, what if none of those things mattered? What if there were nothing to change? What if you are already there? This changes the projection of the horizon line here. It's not about what do you have in you that you want to build on. It's about what are you already. Guilty. Cool. I will own this in that when I end up doing manifestations for myself, a lot of time I fall prey to asking for something that I already have. And it's interesting because with the air signs, it was about what do you already have in you that you want to build on and project further. This has the element of, hey, what are you going for? Because you might already have it. You might already be that. So maybe that's great. And then we go back to the ether reading, which is about assess what would the success or the failure of that look like. And I don't remember exactly what I said before, but there was a little bit of like, oh, I do. It was like, I want to be, communicating robustly and freely. I am right now, right here with you, to you, for you. Here we are. So it's like, what would success look like? And it was like, oh, I would just feel great. I would get to do all of this and feel really good. And what would failure look like? Well, I would just kind of keep going and do more of the same. So now in hindsight, I'm like, oh, maybe that's because I already have that thing that I've been asking. So in order to imagine efficiently, effectively, clearly, beautifully, robustly, maybe rise above the idea that anything's wrong or that anything needs to change or that anything needs to be fixed, and say, what if I already have what I thought I wanted? What would I want then? It comes to me. This is from my heart to yours. I want to travel more. I want to travel more outside of the United States this year. I want to be the one who is just happening all over the place. Because I haven't done that in a long time. I've been in the U.S. I've been fortunate to go between L.A. and New York, thanks to so many of you, a lot. Some moments in Detroit this year, which have been really good. I hope to have more of those. But I'm talking, gotta hit some continents. I haven't been to Europe in a long time, and so it's funny because now I get excited. And what would success look like then? Wow. Amazing. Sky's the limit. Who knows? And what would failure look like then? I'd be okay, but that lets me know, no, I really want that. And I want to work towards that. And I want to orient myself beyond that horizon line. So take that as you will. And let's leave that as our affirmation. I rise above the weight of my emotions to see myself clearly. I rise above the weight of my emotions to see myself clearly. I rise above the weight of my emotions to see myself clearly. Thank you for your time. See you next week.